everyone, welcome to the restaurant show, and we have probably one of my favorite treats from one of my favorite ice cream and Italian ice places.
Yes.
Jack Frost Shop, right?
Yep.
All right, and this is Dave Foltz, the owner, and we've had you on before, and you've brought some delicious treats.
Yes.
Ice cream galore. But we're gonna talk something different today, aren't we?
Yes. Today I brought my alternative to ice cream,
Yes.
which is two items. Italian ice, which
Okay.
is like a popsicle, but I make it in bulk, and
Okay.
we scoop it out to order.
You scoop it, okay.
And then I also have real fruit items, and that's called sorbet.
Okay, so so you have sorbets and you have Italian ice.
Correct.
And the difference is the fruit.
Yes.
Gotcha.
If it's
okay.
more than 50% fruit, then it's a sorbet.
I love it. I gotta teach my kids that.
Yep.
So when they're like, I want something healthy, I'm like, eat sorbet.
Well, these are healthy. These are the items that are dairy-free, fat-free, cholesterol-free, and gluten-free.
So it hits all of the bad things and makes them all good.
Absolutely. Their only ingredients in the Italian ice are water, fruit, sugar, and gum. No high fructose corn syrup.
I love
and then we add fruit, and that's how we get the sorbet.
And now this is something that you have along with. You're not doing this just for a certain period. You always have these items.
I have these year round. We have it in a separate box so that people know that it's gluten-free, dairy-free, nut-free.
And that's so important nowadays. Just being in the business on the the hot food side of it. There's always someone in the group that has something that you have to really watch out for. So this makes it easy for anyone coming to visit.
Yeah, and we try to go out of our way. I make sure all the girls understand that some people have allergies, some people have sensitivities.
Definitely.
And they have all the answers. If not, they call me on my cell phone and we get their correct answer right away.
I'm going to use my lifeline on the gluten-free question.
Exactly, lifeline.
Yeah. Okay, so what did you bring us today?
I brought a pina colada.
If you like pina coladas. I'm sorry, I told him I'd have to break it.
And these are alcohol-free. You can bring them home and add your own little bit of rum.
Look at that, how gorgeous that is. Okay, so he's so fast at this. Look how beautiful, it looks, it's so smooth.
It is very smooth. It's the sugar.
It doesn't look
I pride myself
icy.
that
Do you
I
know
use
what I
sugar.
mean? Like, that is gorgeous.
I think the creaminess comes down to the machine that I have. Everyone has a unique machine that they manufacture with. Everyone loves the machine that they manufacture with.
Oh, I like that. Even though I know it's...
I like the machine that I manufacture with because of the ability that it makes everything so creamy.
Because truly, that doesn't look like if I think Italian ice, that's not what it looks. To me, that looks like creamy, delicious ice cream.
It's generally a lot more icy than that. I've been making them creamier down here, but
they're gorgeous.
The recipe for Italian ice would be a little bit more icy.
Right.
Well, that's near New York, and we're not near New York anymore. Some people don't even know what Italian ice is down here, and I call it tropical ice.
But it's beautiful. I love it. Okay, so, now you're doing what's that beautiful look?
For kids, we tell them they can have a rainbow.
That is awesome. Now tell me where we can find you.
Beside my shop, which is next door to the Okatie Ale House, near Sun
there,
City.
You can actually see it. I mean, you can see them right from there.
If you're going down 278 toward Walmart and you're looking on the side where the college is, you'll see Tim just cleared out all of the trees. We have a beautiful lagoon. It sits 180 people. You can always order your ice cream or Italian ice or sorbet and eat outside on the tiki bar.
Perfect. It's perfect. It's a great spot, and it's very easy to find.
Yes, I think so.
Now, if you're if you're going that way, that's great. But what if what other places where we might see you?
Yep.
Or maybe not you necessarily, but we'll
but my
see
carts and my product.
Yes.
And my employees.
Exactly.
We just spoke with Josh downtown Calhoun Street with the Corner Perk, and he's thinking about carrying all this and ice cream.
Beautiful.
And then Palmetto Bay Marina has a charter area, and he's interested in carrying this. Last year he did yogurt, and he said it went well, but this will probably go better.
This will be fantastic. I love it. And what about farmers markets this year?
The farmers markets, I'm doing Sun Cities on the third Wednesday of every month.
Third Wednesdays. And what time does that usually run at?
10 to 1.
Okay, great. So if you're out in that area, or you're visiting friends, or you're in the Sun City area, make sure you check them out. And then where else?
I'll also be at the Bluffton Farmers Market if I get accepted. I'm about a day away from finding out. And that's every Thursday from 2 to 7. Perfect. And that's a really fun market.
Yeah, that's a great, and it's a great market, and it's a great representation of Bluffton.
And one of the best things about the farm market is an hour before closing, they let me bust loose. I don't sell anymore, and I give all the farmers a free sample.
Oh, that's awesome.
And they give me baskets full of fruit that I then turn into sorbet and go back and I tell everyone I made this sorbet with that guy's stuff, and people run over to him.
Farm to cart.
To mouth, yes.
To mouth. And then also, I wanted to ask you too. I know we've come across you at a lot of caterings. You do private parties too.
Yes.
And how does that work? You know, I love it because I love the setup. And
it's done with ice cream. I show up with a cart like this, a little bit bigger. It holds 6 ice creams. We bring a table on the side with maybe 15 toppings.
It's awesome.
It's all based on $4 a serving.
Right.
I do weddings, private parties, mostly Sun City clubs.
What's the minimum of people that you usually try to go for?
Well, you can have less than 50, but we're going to charge you for 50.
Exactly. So 50. If you have a great event coming up, or maybe a big party, or maybe it's a sweet 16, something like that. That is one of the best setups I've seen at a lot of caterings that we've done. And he has all the toppings, he has all the different flavors, and everyone is just, there's always a line at those parties that you're at.
Everyone is
awesome.
always excited to see
Who
me.
isn't excited
Especially
about
the
ice cream?
biggest thing right now is with weddings.
Yeah,
So the wedding
it's a great
planners
thing.
have been hiring me, and people absolutely love it. I usually bring my liquor ice creams to the weddings.
Like I said, I've been a caterer at some of his events, and I've also been a customer at some of his events, and it is awesome. So keep it in mind if you have a great event coming up. But one more time, so we'll be able to catch you at where's the Jack Frost shop again?
It is 25 William Pope Court, and it's inside the Okatie Ale House near
Perfect.
Sun City, and we're surrounded by the Hampton Inn, across the street from the new Cracker
Perfect.
Barrel.
So if you guys check them out, Facebook also.
Sure,
and
Jack
check
Frost
them out.
Ice Cream on Facebook.
All right, great. Thank you, Dave. It's always great. I'm going to dig into all of these.
Thank you. Me too.
Appreciate it. We'll
Party
be back
time.
in just a moment.